Prompt Engineering Starter Pack, From Zero to AI Hero, your first step into prompt engineering. What if a simple sentence could unlock the power of artificial intelligence? That's exactly what a prompt does. This isn't just a guide, it's a new way of thinking. In your hands is a toolkit designed to help you talk to AI, not like a programmer, but like a clear thinker. Whether you're a student, content creator, teacher, entrepreneur, or just curious about the future, this kit is for you. Step by step, you'll learn how to write smarter prompts, get better responses, and even use this skill for income, creativity, or research. You don't need experience, you just need curiosity and a few words typed the right way. Welcome to the world of prompt engineering. Let's start with the most fundamental question. What is a prompt? A prompt is simply an input you give to an AI model like ChatGPT to guide it toward producing a specific output. It can be a question, a command, or even a scenario. But here's the secret. The quality of your input shapes the quality of the output. In other words, the better you ask, the better answers you'll get. Why does it matter? Because AI doesn't think like a human. It responds based on patterns in data. If you're vague, the response will be vague. If you're clear, structured, and purposeful, the model gives you rich, relevant, and surprising answers. Types of simple prompts. 1. A direct question. What is gravity? 2. A simple command. Write a motivational message for students. 3. A role-based setup. Act as a nutritionist. Recommend a healthy lunch for someone who is gluten intolerant. 4. A format-based request. List 5 facts about the moon in bullet points. 5. A tone-specific instruction. Explain black holes to a 12-year-old in a friendly tone. Your first practice prompt. Try writing your own prompt about the topic, time. Write it first as a simple question, then as a command, and finally in a role-based form. You'll begin to feel how the way you ask changes the way the model responds. Pro tip, every prompt is a conversation. The more clearly you express what you want, the more helpful the AI becomes. Lesson 2, what makes a prompt great? So you now know what a prompt is, but what makes one great? A good prompt doesn't just ask something. It's clear, intentional, and well-structured, like a bridge between your mind and the AI's capabilities. The 5 key elements of a strong prompt. 1. Role. Tell the AI who or what to act as. This sets the tone and expertise level. Examples. Act as a career advisor. Imagine you are a 19th century poet. 2. Task. What do you want it to do? The task should be active and measurable. Examples. Explain the difference between viruses and bacteria. Summarize this article in 5 points. 3. Constraints. Add limits. Word count, style, format, or focus. Examples. Use under 100 words. Write in simple language for 8th graders. 4. Output format structure helps understanding. Lists, paragraphs, tables, dialogue. Examples. Give a 3-bullet summary. Present it as a Q&A. 5. Define the voice. Professional, warm, humorous, dramatic. Examples. Use a friendly, encouraging tone. Keep it serious and academic. Let's compare. Weak versus strong prompt. Weak prompt. Tell me about time. Too vague. No structure. No audience defined. Strong prompt. Act as a physics teacher. In under 100 words, explain the concept of time in simple language for a 10-year-old child. Clear role. Specific task. Defined format, tone, and audience. Pro tip. A strong prompt reduces randomness. It helps the AI become predictable, useful, and even creative on your terms. Practice. Pick a topic like love, sleep, or climate change. Write 2 prompts. 1. One weak and vague. 2. One strong and structured, using all 5 elements. Then compare the answers you get. Lesson 3. The 5 essential types of prompts. Not all prompts are built the same. Different goals require types of prompts. In this lesson, you'll explore the 5 most useful types of prompts, when to use them, and how to apply them like a pro. 1. Question prompts. Ask for knowledge. These are the most basic type of prompt. You're simply asking a question and expecting an informative or factual answer. Examples. What is the difference between weather and climate? Why do humans need sleep? How did the Roman Empire fall? When to use. When you want to learn, review, or test general knowledge or facts. 2. Instructional prompts. Give a task you're telling the AI to perform a specific job or generate something in a certain way. Examples. Summarize this paragraph in 3 bullet points. Write a persuasive email about climate action. Generate 5 YouTube video titles about mental health. When to use for productivity, writing, summaries, creative output. 3. Role-based prompts. Shape the voice and expertise. You assign the AI a persona to influence its tone, language, and depth. Examples. Act as a therapist. Explain anxiety in a comforting way. Pretend to be a Greek philosopher. What do you think about freedom? You are a science journalist. Write a tweet about new space discoveries. When to use. When you want expert tone, empathy, or style variation. 4. Comparative prompts. Explore differences and similarities. These prompts help when you need analysis or side-by-side evaluation. Examples. Compare capitalism and socialism in a 3-point table. What's the difference between a raven and a crow? How is Eastern philosophy different from Western philosophy? When to use in critical thinking, debates, research, or decision-making. 5. Creative prompts. Trigger imagination. Use these to let the AI generate stories, ideas, games, and fictional concepts. Examples. Invent a new festival and describe how people celebrate it. Write a story about a robot who wants to become human. Create a dialogue between Earth and Mars. When to use. In storytelling, entertainment, brainstorming, or artistic projects. Bonus tip, combine prompt types. Great prompts often mix elements from different types. For example, you can write, act as a philosopher. Compare the concept of time in Western and Eastern traditions in 3 paragraphs. Practice task. Choose a topic you like, e.g., memory, technology, fear. Write 1 prompt for each of the 5 types. Notice how the form of the prompt changes the tone and the result. Lesson 4. How to control the output. Just like a camera takes better pictures when you adjust its focus and lighting, AI gives better responses when you guide it clearly. In this lesson, you'll learn how to shape the answers you get using 5 control techniques. 1. Add constraints. Set limits. Adding limits gives you control over length, language level, or topic focus. Examples, explain the Big Bang Theory in under 100 words. Write in a way an 8th grader can understand. Use only historical facts, no opinions. 2. Request step-by-step thinking. AI sometimes jumps to conclusions. You can ask it to think slowly and logically. Examples, think step by step. Why do people lie? Break down the causes of World War I in order. 3. Specify output format. Tell the model how you want the response. List, table, dialogue, etc. Examples, list 5 pros and cons of social media in a table. Present your answer as a dialogue between a student and a teacher. 4. Set the tone or style. The same content can sound formal, friendly, sad, or funny. Examples, use a warm and inspiring tone. Keep it scientific and neutral. Write as if explaining to a friend. 5. Clarify your intent. Always explain why you want the information. It helps the model choose the best angle. Examples, explain this for a school project. Help me create a pitch for investors. Write a short speech for a wedding toast. Weak versus strong prompt examples. Weak, explain AI. Too broad, no structure or context. Strong, act as a computer science teacher. In 100 words, explain what artificial intelligence is, using simple terms and a friendly tone. Clear role, length, language, audience, and purpose. Pro tip, when the AI gives a response you don't like, try rephrasing the prompt using these 5 elements. It often solves the problem instantly. Practice task. Pick a topic you love, e.g. happiness, history, food. Write 2 prompts. 1. One vague. 2. One controlled using at least 3 of the 5 techniques above. Compare the results and observe the difference. Lesson 5. Common prompting mistakes and how to fix them. Even smart people write weak prompts. Why? Because it's easy to forget that you're not talking to a human. You're designing an instruction for a machine. Let's explore the most common mistakes and how to fix them with real examples. 1. Being too vague. Weak prompt. Write about time. Problem. No context. No audience. No format. Fix. Act as a physicist. Explain the concept of time in 100 words for high school students. 2. Missing the audience or purpose. Weak prompt. What is democracy? Problem. Generic tone. Who is this for? Fix. Explain democracy to a 12-year-old using a fun metaphor, or write a formal definition of democracy for a political science paper. 3. No output format. Weak prompt. List some facts about Earth. Fix. List 5 surprising facts about Earth in bullet points with 1 sentence each. 4. Mixing too many ideas at once. Weak prompt. Tell me about Newton, black holes, and gravity in a paragraph. Fix. Break it down. Summarize Newton's key discoveries. Explain how black holes relate to gravity. 5. no role or perspective. Weak prompt. Talk about stress. Fix. Act as a psychologist. Describe the effects of stress on teenagers and suggest 3 coping techniques. Pro tip, don't try to stuff everything into one prompt. A clear, focused instruction always wins over long, messy ones. Practice task, write a vague or weak prompt, e.g., write about love, then improve it by applying a role, a clear task, a format, an audience, a tone or limit. Compare both results. Lesson 6, multi-step and modular prompts. So far, you've learned how to write clear and structured prompts. But what if the task is too big for one prompt? In this lesson, you'll learn how to break down complex ideas using multi-step and modular prompting techniques, which are essential for building larger projects, educational content, or multi-turn conversations. 1. Multi-step prompts. Think like a builder. This approach breaks one big task into small, manageable steps. Why use it? Because AI performs better when it focuses on one task at a time. Example. Topic: climate change. Step 1. List 3 major causes of climate change. Step 2. For each cause, write a short paragraph explaining its effects. Step 3. Summarize the most urgent cause in one sentence suitable for a tweet. Use this technique when creating articles, lesson plans, scripts, or long posts, exploring a topic from multiple angles, writing detailed analysis in parts. 2. Modular prompts. Reuse and customize. A modular prompt is a reusable block of instruction that can be inserted into different contexts. Why use it? Because it helps with consistency and creativity, especially for content creators or educators. Example, topic, curiosity. Module A, write a short definition of curiosity. Module B, list 5 personality traits linked to curiosity. Module C, give one historical example of a curious thinker. You can now mix, reorder, or reuse these modules in articles, videos, lessons, etc. Use this technique when creating learning materials, generating content in templates, organizing ideas for scalable projects. Pro tip, combine both techniques. Start with modular thinking to outline your idea, then build multi-step prompts inside each module. Practice task. Pick a topic you're passionate about, e.g., freedom, technology, dreams. 1. Create 3 steps for exploring it in depth. 2. Then divide those steps into smaller reusable modules. Test the output of each part and refine it. Lesson 7. Advanced techniques, meta prompts, chaining, and self-refinement. You've now mastered the basics, but to truly think like a prompt engineer, you need to go one level deeper. In this lesson, you'll explore 3 advanced techniques that help you design better prompts, build more complex outputs, get higher quality results with less trial and error. Meta prompts, prompts about prompts. Meta prompts are prompts that ask the model to create, analyze, or improve another prompt. Why use them? Because you don't always know the best way to ask, so let the AI help you craft the perfect prompt. Examples. Help me write a prompt that explains the concept of gravity to kids. Improve this prompt. Write a story about time travel. What's a better way to ask for a poetic description of sadness? 2. Prompt chaining. Build step-by-step prompt chaining is when you feed the output of one prompt into another, creating a sequence of thought. Why use it? Because it mimics real human reasoning and allows for deeper content generation. Example, building a philosophy video. Prompt 1, summarize Plato's theory of forms. Prompt 2, list 3 modern thinkers influenced by this theory. Prompt 3, write a debate-style dialogue between Plato and one modern thinker. Use this to create long-form content, interactive lessons, dialogues, scenarios, or character simulations. 3. Self-refinement. Ask the model to fix itself. This method turns AI into your editor and collaborator. How? Ask it to critique or rewrite your prompt output to make it better. Examples. Here's my prompt. Write about friendship. How can I improve it? Critique the response you just gave. Was it too formal? Rewrite that paragraph with more emotional tone. Pro tip. Use self-refinement at the end of every creative session. It will almost always make your work better, even if you're already satisfied. Practice task. Choose one of your own prompts. 1. Use a meta prompt to improve it. 2. Try chaining it with a second prompt. 3. Finally, ask the AI to self-review its final output. Observe how much richer and more usable the result becomes. Lesson 8. How to earn money with prompt engineering. By now, you've learned the tools of a new digital skill, prompt engineering. But learning it is just the beginning. Now let's talk about something even more exciting. How can this skill make you money? Why prompt engineering has market value. Businesses use AI to save time and costs, but they don't know how to talk to it effectively. Content creators need smarter prompts for writing, video, design, and ideas. Educators want to automate and personalize lessons. Marketers and entrepreneurs want better headlines, ad copy, and customer support. And developers build GPT-based apps that rely on good prompting. That's where you come in, as someone who can speak AI fluently. 6 real ways to make money with prompt engineering. 1. Freelance prompt writing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and People Per Hour now offer jobs where people pay for custom prompt sets, chatbot scripting, or prompt optimization. I will create 20 prompts to help you generate TikTok video ideas. 2. Content creation with AI. Use your prompt skills to produce blog posts, social media content, email newsletters, scripts for YouTube, TikTok, or podcasts. You become faster, more creative, and more efficient than 90% of creators. 3. Selling prompt packs. Create and sell pre-designed prompts for specific needs. 100 prompts for teachers, 50 creative prompts for illustrators, 30 prompts for Instagram Reels. You can sell them as digital downloads on Gumroad, Etsy, Ko-fi, or your own website. 4. Teaching prompt engineering. Start your own course or workshop, even a simple PDF or recorded Zoom class. You don't need to be a top expert. Just teach beginners what you've learned. Everyone wants to learn AI, but most don't know where to start. That's your opportunity. 5. Build no-code AI tools. Use tools like ChatGPT, custom instructions, Notion AI Zapier plus GPT Typeform plus GPT custom GPTs from OpenAI to productivity apps, learning assistants, or customer service bots using great prompts. No coding? No problem. Your prompts are the product. 6. Consulting and strategy offer prompt writing as a service to small businesses, startups, teachers, marketing teams, NGOs. Help them improve their documents, customer replies, product ideas, and training programs using AI. Important tips for earning real income. Start small. Sell your first prompt pack, offer a free sample, or write for a friend. Document your journey. Share your examples and success on LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube. Specialize. Choose a niche, e.g. education, health, productivity. Stay updated. Follow prompt news, join communities, learn from others. Think globally. Your clients can be anywhere in the world. Practice task. Choose one of the 6 paths above. 1. Write a short plan, 3 steps to start it next week. 2. Draft 2 example prompts that you could sell or showcase. 3. Share your plan with someone you trust or post it publicly. What's next? This is the final lesson of the free beginner kit, but it's just the beginning of your journey. In the Pro Kit, you'll go deeper into branding with prompt style, high-level automation, advanced prompt architecture, personal GPT building, psychology of conversation design, case studies from top AI prompt strategists. So keep practicing and get ready to level up. Final words of the free kit. You've just completed the Prompt Engineering Starter Pack, and that's something to be proud of. You've learned how to ask better questions, guide AI like a pro, and even turn this into an income skill. But here's the truth. The real value of this skill shows up when you keep using it, every day, in small ways. Whether you're a student, a creator, a teacher, or a curious explorer, you now hold a tool that makes you more creative, efficient, and powerful. This is not just about talking to AI, it's about learning to think better. What to do next? 1. Practice. Use prompts daily in your real life. 2. Share. Know someone who could benefit from this kit? Send it to them. 3. Build. Apply what you've learned to your own projects. 4. Upgrade. Soon, we'll launch the Pro Kit with advanced methods, monetization models, and tools for real-world use. You'll love what's coming. If this kit helped you, the best way to say thanks is to share it with someone you care about or someone who'll need it tomorrow. Let's help more people learn the language of AI with clarity, creativity, and heart. See you in the next chapter. This is the end and the beginning. You've just completed the Prompt Engineering Starter Pack, and that's something to be proud of. You've learned how to ask better questions, guide AI like a pro, and even turn this into an income skill. But here's the truth. The real value of this skill shows up when you keep using it, every day, in small ways. Whether you're a student, a creator, a teacher, or a curious explorer, you now hold a tool that makes you more creative, efficient, and powerful. This is not just about talking to AI, it's about learning to think better.